So a while ago I made a PvP guide for the very first PvP event we had, and while it did well, a lot of the things I talked about in that video are now pretty outdated. On top of that, I recently made a sniping guide, and people seem to like the shorter, more focused format of that more than they did the longer video. So I decided to redo that original PvP guide, but this time I'm going to do it as a series, with each video covering a specific topic. And yes, I renamed the sniping guide to retroactively make it part of this series, but this is the first video and it will be the first one in the playlist. So in this first video, I'm going to go over how to die less, because I think that's the first important step to becoming a better player. Because if you're dead, you're not getting kills, you're not getting assists, you're not helping your team at all if you're too busy respawning. So when it comes to not dying, I think the first thing people need to learn is when and how to disengage. So in this clip, I see that two people are shooting at me and I'm below half health. So I decide to drop down and let my teammates deal with them while I recover. Then after they get one of them, I can go back up, my health is back, and there's only one of them left and I can kill them pretty easily. Now, a mistake I see a lot when it comes to knowing when to disengage is people get too thirsty for the kill. So like in this clip, I damaged both these guys pretty badly. They get within one shot of dying. So I could conceivably kill both of them, but I decided not to risk it because I don't want the trade. So I just back off and let my teammates deal with them. And yeah, I didn't get the kill, but I also didn't take the death. And something to understand is that in that situation, a death would have been completely unnecessary. Yeah, if I had stayed, I might have gotten both those kills, but I probably also would have died. And instead what happened was that my teammates still killed them anyway, and none of us ended up dying. So now I want to talk about audio and visual cues, particularly with skills. So all skills in the game have visual and audio cues. For the most part, the visual cue comes first. You see it before you hear it. So in this example, the guy in the tunnel has his arm up. I apologize if it's a little hard to see. I always have my gameplay on lowest graphic settings for best performance. But anyway, when he has his arm up like that, that means he's about to throw something. At this point, I don't know yet if it's going to be a frag grenade or an AM bomb, and that's where the audio cue comes in. Both AM bomb and frag grenade make a noise when they hit the floor, but before they detonate. Frag grenade sounds like this, and AM bomb sounds like this. So I've just gotten used to immediately looking for cover when I see someone doing the throw animation. And then when I hear what it is, I can react accordingly. If it's a frag, I can just back up, get out of the blast radius. If it's an aim bomb, I go behind cover. One more thing I want to mention about aim bomb specifically is that there's a ton of cover on some of these maps. A lot of places that can break line of sight from an aim bomb, and not enough people use them. Like here, for example, I thought I was screwed, but I got just around the corner of this box here and survived it with 10 health left. So that's pretty much all I have for this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys were stuck around for the videos that are coming up in the series.